You never imagined that the noble protector of Yellowstone would emerge from the shadows to confront the depths of human cruelty. You stand at the edge of a breathtaking wilderness, a refuge of nature that promises tranquility and beauty. The sprawling forests, crowned by majestic mountains, stretch endlessly before you. The air is crisp, infused with the scent of pine and earthy moss, enchanting your senses and inviting you to wander deeper into this spectacular realm. Yet, beneath the surface, a different narrative pulses like an unseen current, one that threatens to undermine the very essence of this sanctuary. Illegal poaching festers here, an unspeakable world of greed entwined with the landscape's serenity. You feel the weight of this truth in your bones as you venture further into the woods. Jagged metal traps emerge amidst fragrant wildflowers, cruel devices designed with malicious intent. The chains rattle ominously, echoing through the air, a jarring intrusion upon the natural symphony. You can almost hear the cries of the innocent, punctuating the quietude with fear and despair. Each sound cuts deep, reverberating in your heart as you grasp the full horror of this hidden reality. As you draw closer to a clearing, it becomes difficult to ignore the stench of fear. Rusting cages lie scattered, but they're not empty. No, they are prisons housing the innocent souls of nature. Each cage tells a story, whispering of the despair that lurks within. Your heart aches as you peer through the narrow bars, catching glimpses of frightened eyes that plead for liberation, searching desperately for a chance to escape the ominous grasp of cruelty. Suddenly, you hear a heart-wrenching howl, echoing through the stillness like a mournful lament. You follow its sound, led by instinct, and your pulse quickens as the source comes into view. A lone wolf, once the king of these hills, now reduced to a shadow of its former self. Fear radiates from its trembling form, a stark contrast to the wild beauty that surrounds it. You feel the weight of its sorrow, the sting of its predicament clawing at your conscience. For every creature captured, a story unfolds, weaving a tapestry of heartbreak and loss, stitched together by the thread of human indifference. What you witness now has profound implications for this intricate ecosystem, a subtle yet glaring truth. The ecosystem itself is crumbling beneath the relentless ambition of mankind. The forest that thrives is now marked by a death sentence as poachers relentlessly tread upon its heart, stripping away the very essence of what makes it magnificent. As you feel this shift, a shiver runs down your spine. A heaviness envelops the air, as though despair dampens the very light of the sun. And still, your mind races with urgent questions. Will the bear rise to challenge this overwhelming tide of destruction? Or will the last cries of these creatures vanish into the suffocating shadows, forever silenced amid the crunch of human ambition? Darkness deepens as you uncover the relentless cycle of devastation that echoes through this land, the cycle dictated by greed and apathy. With each scene you absorb, the urgency grows, as palpable as the very breath of life that hangs in the stillness, a fragile thread connecting all beings to one another. You tread cautiously, guided by instinct and the foreboding energy radiating from your surroundings. Moving closer, you can sense the poacher's presence, the sinister energy that lays thick like fog over the forest. Images of them laughing around a campfire flash through your mind, their twisted victories mere trophies marked on a calendar, each capture a celebration of a life extinguished. It makes your stomach churn. You recognize the devastating impacts of their ruthless endeavors, not just on this landscape, but on every living creature caught in their path. As you inch nearer, the silence becomes an almost suffocating blanket draped over the woodland, a quiet suffering that is begging for justice. The stakes are unbearably high, and deep down within your core, you know that something must change. A fire ignites within, a fierce determination to see that justice prevails for those who cannot fight for themselves. It is this moment of clarity that births hope. You sense that it is here, in this moment of despair, that the bear finds its voice and purpose among the trees, an embodiment of nature's relentless struggle against oppression. You try to calm your racing heart as you prepare yourself to witness what is to come. The forest is alive with a sense of anticipation, and as you hold your breath, a storm approaches on the horizon, a confrontation between light and dark. Nature watches, waits, and prepares. The question remains, what will unfold when the bear confronts this oppressive force? A guardian rising to reclaim the domain that is its birthright. It is an invitation to perceive the stakes through a different lens. You stand poised, knowing the story is far from over. And as the shadows deepen and the winds shift, a wave of urgency washes over you. You realize that the fate of these captured souls rests not only on the shoulders of the bear, but on your own ability to cultivate understanding and compassion. You have, in essence, become part of this story, a witness to the interplay between greed and guardianship, between despair and hope. Will you follow the shadows, fighting alongside the bear as it rises to reclaim the forgotten songs of the wild? The time for change is now, and you too are summoned to act. As you step deeper into the woods, the atmosphere shifts. An undercurrent of tension tugs at your senses. A vivid picture unfolds before you, highlighting the tragic reality of lives entwined within the grasp of avarice. You can almost hear the rustle of the leaves, whispering secrets of a world steeped in suffering. The oppressive weight of silence blankets the land, pierced only by the crackle of leaves beneath your feet, echoing like distant cries for help. Images of poachers flood your mind, faces of greed, hardened by the weight of each promise broken, lurking like shadows among the trees. They move with calculated malice, their footsteps echoing the heartbeats of trapped animals. Jagged metal traps await unwitting victims, camouflaged among fragrant wildflowers, swaying gently in the breeze. The contrast between their beauty and the cruel purpose underlying their existence overwhelms you, and you shudder at the thought. The forest is a fragile sanctuary, yet here, the echoes of chaos disrupt its harmony. You follow the path, sensing that darker intentions are at work. Ropes meant to ensnare flailing limbs greet you with each cautiously taken step. You hold your breath, feeling the pain vibrate through the air, an unyielding reminder of the ongoing tragedy that unfolds in silence. A pit begins to form in your stomach as you reflect on the lives lost, and the heart of the wilderness squeezed tight by the merciless grip of greed. Just ahead, a flicker of movement catches your eye. You kneel instinctively, hiding behind a thicket, and peer through the foliage. Your heart races as you glimpse the despair of a young deer, its fearful eyes darting around in panic. Abandoned, it represents the vulnerability that resonates throughout the forest. This innocent creature, darting between shadows in search of safety, now mirrors the collective dread that haunts the captive souls echoing in the woods. The woods seem to unravel before you, revealing a heartbreaking panorama of confinement. You feel each captured animal's story wrapping around you like an inescapable fog. A familiar blanket of abandonment, fear, and heartbreak echoes louder than any voice. The wolf's stifled howl rings in your ears, an embodiment of the desolation that plagues this land. Moving closer, the staggering enormity of the poaching operations sinks into your consciousness. It's not just the animals caught in traps, it's the very fabric of the ecosystem that lies under siege. With every passing moment, you feel the weight of an impending doom looming through the trees, thickening the air with a sense of foreboding. You glimpse rotting carcasses scattered like forgotten memories, the remnants of nature's once thriving tapestry. This place held life, love, and connection. But slowly, the relentless ambitions of mankind choke it all away. A surge of anger courses through you as you witness the devastation wreaked upon this sanctuary. The urgency thickens, coiling around your heart with each discovery. A time bomb of destruction is ticking down, and with every breath you take, the pulse of destruction grows louder. Your pulse quickens as you envision the poachers laughing around a fire, reveling in their cruel triumphs, their twisted victories stained by the blood of the innocent. The clinking of chains becomes a morbid chorus in the distance, mingling with whispers of the trapped, echoing through the night. As you navigate through the thicket, the very silence of this wilderness feels heavy, pressing against you like a physical entity. You feel that desperation rising like steam off the ground, a suffocating weight hanging over the woodland, begging for justice. In this moment of clarity, you know that something must shift. The delicate balance between man and nature teeters precariously, and a fierce determination ignites within you, a calling to see justice served for those who cannot voice their agony. The stakes are unbearably high, and you reach an emotional breaking point. Without action, the souls of the captured will remain lost forever, the stories of their lives extinguished with cruel indifference. As sorrow looms alongside you, hope begins to flicker in the depths of your heart. There, amidst the gloom, resides the potential for change, a chance born from the wilds themselves. In this place, where whispers of despair intertwine with the threads of courage, you sense that what happens next could alter the course of fate itself. With each pulse of nature around you, the energy shifts, a dynamic shift as you realize that the bear, too, is on a journey toward liberation. Somewhere among these trees, the spirit of the land stirs, a heart beating with determination. The shadows stretch long with the setting sun, and as you step carefully into a clearing, the tension rises. The bear's presence looms closer, a figure cloaked in the power of the wilderness. An indomitable guardian of the wild is awakening, all while you bristle with the thrill of the unknown. Nature watches, waits, and prepares for the inevitable clash between light and dark. You can feel the forest's breath, a collective sigh of anticipation, as if the very trees themselves are rooting for a confrontation between good and evil. In this poignant moment, the sacred balance will demand action, and you stand as both witness and ally, ready to transcend from passive observer to active participant in this unfolding drama. Will the bear indeed rise to reclaim its rightful domain? Or will the last cries of these creatures vanish into the suffocating shadows? As hope begins to coalesce, you grasp the truth of the wild's potential for resurgence. United, you and this noble bear may become the orchestrators of change in an ever-darkening world. Tied together not just by fate, but by the will to restore hope where all seems lost. Together, you are summoned to act, to reclaim the wild song once again. Suddenly, the air electrifies. Enter the bear, a titan of the wild, emerging from the shadows with fierce resolve. Its eyes gleam like embers, burning with the determination to protect its domain. Every powerful stride resonates through the ground, a mammoth force poised to confront the darkness that has crept into its beloved territory. You stand entranced, feeling your heart quicken as the weight of destiny settles around you. The poachers, oblivious to the impending storm, indulge in their laughter, their twisted victories echoing through the clearing. But their moment of triumph is fleeting. The bear roars, a thunderous sound that slices through the night, grounding everyone in the present as fear and confusion wash over the poachers. The forest itself seems to respond, rustling and shifting as if it recognizes the fight about to unfold. You feel the tremors of anticipation ripple beneath your skin, every nerve ending alive with the energy in the air. The tension thickens as the bear advances, moving with an elegant ferocity. There's purpose behind its movements, an embodiment of nature's will strengthened by the voices of the captured. Metal traps and chains ring out like battle trumpets, a horrifying reminder of suffering that stirs the spirits of the wild. The moment the bear engages with the first cage, the impact is thunderous. Metal twists under its might, the cacophony echoing like a primal battle cry across the landscape. It shatters the chains, holding the frightened creatures captive. You watch as their eyes flicker with realization, a spark of hope igniting amidst despair. It's a moment of awakening as the animals begin to stir, understanding that liberation is within their grasp. With each swing of its powerful paw, the bear dismantles the poacher's domain. A watchful energy pulses through the forest, a collective heartbeat synced with their fight for justice. Through the chaos, you witness the animals finding their voices again, no longer silent victims, but fierce embodiments of courage. The deer, the wolf, you see them rise, a testament to resilience bolstered by the bear's strength. The rhythm of freedom reclaims its place among the trees. The poachers scramble in confusion, their laughter replaced by alarm. The invasion of their darkness is met with nature's fierce guardianship, a reminder that life unwilling to capitulate can be profoundly powerful. In that pivotal clash, the symbols of oppression begin to crumble, revealing the fragile nature of their dominance, as the beat of the bear resonates against the very core of their cruelty. You feel an overwhelming rush of emotion. The forest is no longer just a backdrop, but a living participant in the unfolding drama, each rustle of leaves an encouragement for the champion who fights back. The harmony of the natural world stirs, demanding healing, balance, and respect, a rallying cry against those who have forgotten their place within it. As the bear charges forward, tearing through cages and freeing the caught souls, your heart swells with a newfound appreciation for the connection forged between all beings in this moment. The clearing transforms into a theater of liberation, the cacophony of sound merging into a symphony lifting through the trees, the cries of freed animals bursting into the night like radiant shooting stars. The bear fights with relentless courage, but you realize this moment is more than just a battle. It embodies the very essence of the wilderness, teaching you deep truths that echo within your soul. Nature has its way of responding to injustice. It wields power as a force of reclamation, revitalizing the bonds torn apart by human self-interest. The last remnants of the poacher's empire unravel before your eyes, their control dissolving like mist under the rising sun. The liberated animals rush past you, arrows of hope soaring into the woods, each one finding the sanctuary they once knew. They dive into the embrace of the trees, a collective swell of life rekindled, ready to rise above the shadows of their pasts. This moment crystallizes within you, a profound understanding that justice can emerge from desperation and hope can emerge from violence. The bear's embodiment of nature's fierce spirit has signified a turning point, catalyzing a ripple of change set to spread through this corner of the world. As silence envelops the clearing once more, you breathe it in, filling your lungs with the promise of what it means to stand united against darkness. You realize that while this moment marks a victory, it is a call to action, demanding ongoing vigilance and stewardship. The connection you share with the bear and all the liberated creatures fills your heart with a fierce commitment to bear witness and to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, just as this guardian of the wild has. You watch the bear stand tall as the sun rises above the horizon, casting golden light over the rejuvenated forest. You understand that the story is far from over, and you are now woven deeply into the fabric of this unfolding narrative. A witness, a participant, and a champion meant to echo the spirit of this guardian long after the sun sets again. In the soft glow of dawn, you take a moment to reflect on the heart of what you've just witnessed. The once somber clearing is now alive with the echoes of jubilation, a testament to the power of nature rebelling against oppression. You stand still, mesmerized by the resilience of life that has unfurled before your eyes. Each liberated creature, in its own way, embodies the spirit of survival, but more importantly, they exemplify the profound connections that bind us all. The bear, your fierce ally, towers before you, transformed in the golden light. It is no longer just a wild creature. It has become a symbol of hope, a guardian of balance in this tangled web of life. You sense that its bravery will ripple far beyond this moment, an inspiration that may ignite similar fires in others still ensnared by the clutches of greed. You grasp the weight of this realization, a mantle of responsibility settling onto your shoulders like a flowing cloak of vitality. The forest, a vibrant sanctuary, holds silent witness to the events that unfolded. It breathes a new kind of life, vibrant and electric, reverberating through the air. You close your eyes and feel the pulse of nature around you. It thrums with the essence of freedom. Yet, in this stillness, a hum of worry lingers like a ghost, a reminder that the darkness you just cast out may one day return, lurking in hidden forms, finding new ways to invade. Your heart hardens with conviction as you acknowledge that this battle was not just for these creatures. It was for every living being who walks upon this earth. The stories of those freed are intertwined with the very survival of this sanctuary, and it is now your duty to ensure that those stories continue, that their songs are not drowned out by the relentless tide of greed. You take a step deeper into the forest, feeling the rich earth beneath your feet. The air is rich with the scent of pine and the sweetness of dampened soil, a reminder of the cycles of life and death that intermingle within this realm. You know that liberation breeds responsibility. Each freed creature is an invitation for you to protect their home and the delicate threads of existence that hold it together. In this moment of reflection, the bear turns to you, its eyes fierce and wise. It doesn't just see you, it seems to see the heart of your intentions. You feel the weight of understanding pass between you, a silent acknowledgement that the battle for justice continues, a story that is far from over. The bear's presence fortifies you, rekindling the flame of hope that flickers within your core. It sparks a sense of belonging, indicating that you are part of something greater, a vast tapestry woven from the threads of life. You recall the creatures that rushed for the sanctuary among the trees, each one finding their place amid a community that thrives in resilience. There is power in unity that transcends boundaries. It fuels the indomitable spirit of the wild. As you witness the beauty of this sanctuary, you fully comprehend the moral weight of stewardship that now anchors your heart. What if every person who heard this story took a moment to reflect upon their role in safeguarding nature? You ponder the impact of your newfound purpose, the potential for change rippling outwards far beyond the forest. You envision communities coming together, fighting not only for the creatures who cannot voice their suffering, but for the very ecosystems from which all life emerges. There is an unyielding truth that reverberates throughout the forest. This victory has set the stage for a movement, one born from the ashes of despair. You realize that the lessons imparted by this experience will resonate beyond this day, rippling through time, reverberating far into the annals of history. The sun climbs higher, illuminating the forest with fresh vigor, and reach deep within yourself for a commitment to protect the voices that remain unheard. The bear remains by your side, a steadfast companion and reminder of the power that springs forth when nature is allowed to reclaim its narrative. As the vibrant colors of the morning surround you, you feel gratitude surge within. This moment will linger forever, etched in your mind. You have witnessed the power of reconciliation and the fierce beauty of nature. revealing to you symbols of hope that require nurturing and action in all realms of life. A commitment forms, one fueled by compassion and respect for every creature that calls this wild landscape home. Promise is made to be the keeper of their stories, to share the tale of this bear's courage and resilience. You vow to champion their voices, to share the revelation of hope that emerges from the depths of adversity. As you walk deeper into the embrace of the woods, the reverberation of nature's pulse echoes through your being, a gentle reminder of the harmony that exists amidst struggle. In that harmony lies the seeds of restoration, waiting to be nurtured, transformed, and scattered throughout the land. You realize that you are part of a hidden truth, a collective stewardship of heart and spirit. The wild song will rise again, stronger and more vibrant, because of the bear's courage and the unity within its vibrant heart. The forest and all the creatures within it will endure and flourish, binding you all together in a timeless tale of survival, reclaiming the world's stories one heartbeat at a time. As you venture deeper into the woods, the sunlight dapples through the leaves, casting intricate patterns on the forest floor. Each step feels like a solemn vow, reverberating in the sacred silence around you. The journey is not just a passage through this wild landscape. It's a pilgrimage of commitment to the lives entangled in this woodland sanctuary. You pause, absorbing the grandeur around you. The trees, stretching high toward the sky, cradle the whispers of stories that have sung through their branches for generations. You can't help but feel a kinship with them, the enduring spirit of resilience and rebirth, reflecting the very essence of the bear's courageous stand. It's a lesson drawn from every leaf fluttering in the breeze, a gentle reminder that not all battles are fought with ferocity. Some are woven into the fabric of patience and perseverance. The bear lingers nearby, a stalwart figure in your journey. It's more than an animal. It has become a teacher, a guide, and a symbol of the relentless heart of nature. You exchange glances, and in that moment, a weighty silence speaks volumes, an understanding that binds your fates. You consent to uphold your vows not merely as an observer, but as a steward for the delicate equilibrium that all life depends upon. But beyond this moment lies urgency, a palpable reminder that the shadows of exploitation loom. Your heart beats in rhythm with the responsibility anchored to each tale of survival in the forest, each whispered plea from those who remain voiceless. You reflect on your journey and how it has transformed you, not just into a witness, but into an active participant in this ever-unfolding narrative. As a guardian, your role extends beyond this forest. You formulate plans, the kind of ripples that have the power to traverse great distances, whispering truth to those who unknowingly tread near the precipice of darkness. You envision outreach, education, transformative efforts that will challenge norms and bring awareness to the delicate threads that weave together the lives of all living beings. You see people gathering, young and old, fueled by a shared understanding of the necessity of action. They listen, heartbeats synchronized as tales of the bear and the captured unfold. Their eyes widen, transforming from passive spectators into passionate advocates for change. You imagine the stories of strength and unity spreading like wildfire, enveloping communities and igniting a movement to protect every whisper of life in the wild. With every gathering, whispers of justice gain strength. You can already see how they stir hearts, fanning the flames of compassion, urging individuals to act with intention. The fight against cruelty doesn't merely reside in the heart of the forest. It can ignite in the minds of children as they play, in the conversations of families around dinner tables. A shared story, your story, has the ability to forge connections that reach beyond borders and break the silence that too often cloaks injustice. In your mind's eye, you envision the forest's narrative expanding, intertwining with humanity's. The agreement you forged with the bear solidifies into something larger. a promise that reverberates through shared actions and collective responsibility to tend to the world you inhabit. You visualize collaborative wildlife protection initiatives, education programs to raise awareness of conservation, campaigns that stir hearts and ignite change. Nature begins to speak again, echoing with renewed vibrancy. Stories of survival and hope intermingle, creating a potent new tapestry woven from every creature's tale. You can hear their voices rise as a solemn chant that mingles with the wind, a compelling invitation to return to balance. Each animal, a deer, a bird, an insect, serves as a note in a grand symphony, each life integral to the harmonious song of the earth. And as these imaginings bloom in your heart, they feel tangible, raw, with possibility. You return your gaze to the bear, standing strong against the backdrop of the forest, an unyielding guardian of this sacred home. Gratitude fills you, overflowing as you realize that your journey alongside this noble creature emerged from a call to protect this beautiful world. Your pulse quickens with anticipation of the journey ahead. Together with the bear, you stand as one among many, a connection forged through shared purpose. You know that with each individual who joins this cause, the voice of the wild grows stronger, ever ready to rise above any challenge the future may bring. As twilight descends, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, you turn to face the path that winds through the trees. A sense of peace envelops you, for you know that what has transpired here is just the beginning. The fight to protect every whisper of life in the wild has begun. And together, humans and nature alike will reclaim the wild song, a melody that champions compassion, courage, and the indomitable spirit of survival. In this moment, a symphony of possibility flutters in the air, soaring high above the trees. You have transformed from a passive witness into a guardian of this tale, destined to unite with others who share this vision. As you step forward, you carry with you the essence of the bear's courage, ready to raise your voice for the voiceless, declaring with unwavering resolve, "This is our story, this is our song, and we will sing it together." As the sunset casts a warm glow over the forest, you walk alongside the bear, feeling a kinship with these ancient woods. Each step resonates with purpose, your heart beating in rhythm with the vibrant life surrounding you. This place is no longer just a backdrop. It is a sanctuary woven with stories of survival, resilience, and hope. Every rustle of leaves and distant bird call ignites a fire within you. You think back to the cries of those captured animals. Their suffering drives you forward. You are determined to not only protect the wild, but to amplify its voice, to transform your commitment into action. This journey ahead is a sacred mission, one that transcends your individuality and binds you together with all who share the same reverence for this realm. The bear stands as a steadfast figure at your side, its watchful gaze scanning the serenity of the forest. In its presence, you feel the weight of your responsibility. You know that while this sanctuary flourishes for now, the threat of poaching and exploitation still lingers like a haunting shadow. Your heart races as you contemplate the trials that lie ahead. Your thoughts gather momentum. You envision a collective action, a movement that not only encompasses wildlife protection, but also ignites a deep-rooted appreciation for nature. Pictures flood your mind, community workshops where knowledge is shared, gatherings where passion is ignited, classrooms filled with children learning not just about the forest, but also understanding the importance of each living being. You imagine people of all ages coming together, their voices rising in harmony. They will rally to protect the trees, the animals, and the delicate balance of life that sustains this sacred land. There's strength in numbers, and every voice can become a potent melody that sings against injustice. Your mind races with ideas of campaigns that highlight the bear's bravery, the wild's strength, and the call for collective guardianship. You can already see banners adorned with vivid imagery, stories etched in murals, captivating hearts with each brushstroke. The impossible power of unity glimmers in your vision. Just as the sun sets and illuminates the world below, so too can these stories shed light on the pressing need for action. The bear seems to sense your determination, and you draw strength from its unyielding presence. You sit together briefly, allowing the significance of this moment to wash over you. This isn't just about one fight or one forest, it's about a legacy. A testament to what can be accomplished when humanity embraces its role as a steward of nature, not a conqueror. With each passing moment, your resolve crystallizes. Together, you will inspire others, stir hearts, and transform apathy into compassion. You begin to see pathways, the road to gather like-minded individuals to stand shoulder to shoulder, ready to amplify the call for justice. You dream of outreach initiatives that will educate and empower communities, shedding light on the vital interconnections present in every ecosystem. Embracing this journey, you feel the gentle pulse of the forest echoing the need for change, a call that you must answer. As you rise and prepare to leave the clearing, the sky darkens to a deep blue, speckled with twinkling stars. Each step you take feels immense with purpose, as you harness the energy radiating from the bear beside you. The night air hums with possibilities yet to unfold, possibilities rooted in the understanding that every action counts. You leap forward with renewed determination, envisioning future gatherings of voices united under a shared purpose. You can already picture the social media campaigns, the vibrant artwork, the conversations that will flourish as the stories of the bear and the forest reach broader audiences. Each effort will remind others that the fight for justice isn't merely an act of courage. It acts as a beacon for compassion, urging each listener to nurture their connection to nature. Together with the bear, you venture toward the nearby community, ready to share this vision, ready to unite the voices of those who care. This journey is now a part of your identity, a truth that will weave through your life experiences, knowing that each heartbeat reinforces the rhythm of this great tale. Yet, in your heart, you fully recognize that this is just the beginning. As the stars twinkle like the eyes of countless creatures watching from the treetops, you feel the weight of responsibility, but also the exhilaration of purpose. You and the bear stand as a beacon of hope, a testament to a wild, unbroken, determined to reclaim its narrative. In this beautifully intricate tapestry of life, you have resolved to be a part of a movement that will protect the sanctuary of the forest, reclaim the voice of the voiceless, and ensure that every creature's tale resonates through generations. So, as the moon rises high in the night sky, reflecting off the leaves like shimmering echoes of your newfound purpose, you know deep within that the journey will continue. Together, bound by compassion and determination, you will forge ahead, ready to raise your voice, ready to sing the songs of the wild, saying, "This is our story, this is our song, and together we will sing it loudly for all to hear." As dawn breaks, the soft glow of the sun spills over the forest, igniting everything in shades of gold and green. You breathe in the crisp, cool air, feeling a new surge of hope coursing through your veins. Today marks the moment where your journey takes a new direction. A collective mission unfolds, resonating with the promise of change. With the bear at your side, you step into the heart of the community. Each footfall connects you to the earth, and with every pulse of the wild beside you, you feel a call to action gently urging you onward. Each building, every face, now feels vibrant and alive, eager to embrace the stories of the forest. As you reach the center of the gathering space, you glance around. People mill about, sharing laughter and warmth, unaware of the urgency that lies just beneath the surface. You know now is the time to awaken them to the call of the wild, to share the imperative message that has woven itself into your heart. Climbing onto a makeshift stage, you grasp the microphone tightly, feeling the weight of responsibility settle in your chest. Thank you all for being here today. You begin, your voice trembling slightly with emotion. I stand before you not just as an individual, but as a messenger for the forest, a plea for all the creatures who dwell within it. You recount the haunting stories of captured animals and the encroaching threat of poaching. The silence thickens as your words take root, and you can see them absorbing the gravity of your message. Each heart in the crowd begins to resonate with the urgency, understanding that their connection to the wild is deeper than they imagined. This forest is a living tapestry woven from countless lives, each thread essential. You continue, your voice rising. To save it is to save a part of ourselves. We all have a role to play. You see eyes open wider, heads nodding, a collective awareness sparking like a match igniting dry tinder. You encourage them to envision a future where the forest thrives, where laughter mingles with chirping birds, and where every creature can roam free. The crowd begins to murmur among themselves, fueled by inspiration. Ideas blend and bloom, community cleanups, awareness campaigns, partnerships with local schools that weave nature into their curricula. Excitement cascades through the air, building momentum. People stand and share their own encounters with the wild, stories of wonder that had once filled their hearts, but had begun to slip into forgetfulness amidst the noise of daily life. Each shared experience adds another layer to the rich tapestry of connection that binds them to the forest, their voices harmonizing into a growing chorus of commitment. Together we can turn our passion into action, you say, feeling the wave of energy rise. You suggest creating visual art that captures the spirit of the forest, murals reflecting its beauty and fragility. You envision endless possibilities, hikes that open the eyes of children to the magic around them, discussions sparked in every home about nature's importance. In that moment, the bear stands solemnly behind you, a fierce testament to what you fight for. Its presence instills courage, underscoring the bond between humanity and the natural world. You feel it in each heartbeat, a connection that transcends words. As the sun continues to climb in the sky, bathing everything in light, the community begins to pulse with newfound energy. Ideas flow like a river, bringing with them hope and determination. You know that this is just the start. The spark ignited today will grow, rooted in shared responsibility and love for the earth. With the crowd buzzing, hands begin to raise in support, their faces glowing with purpose. You feel a wave of emotion flooding over you, gratitude, connection, joy. You realize that this is a movement being born, a call to reclaim the narrative of the wild and transform it into one of protection and respect. As the gathering comes to a close, you step back from the stage, filled with a sense of fulfillment. The air hums with promises, the crowd energized and motivated to take steps inward and outward toward the wild and each other. You begin to wander among the people, engaging in conversations that breathe life into possibilities. As laughter and passion weave through the crowd, you reflect on how you have become a part of something larger, an intricate web weaving through every heart and bond, linking them to the wild and to each other. As dusk approaches, the sky turns to vibrant hues of orange and purple, mirroring the unity that has blossomed in this gathering. You know this is more than a moment. It is a shift in consciousness, a collective determination to advocate for both the forest and the creatures that dwell within it. With the bear standing proudly beside you, you relinquish your fears of speaking out, feeling empowered by the swelling voices around you. The time has come to raise awareness, to unite these voices into one powerful anthem for justice and compassion. And as the final moments of sunlight fade into twilight, you raise your voice one last time. Together we will stand, our hearts attuned to the rhythms of the wild. This is our story. This is our song, and together we will sing it proudly for all to hear. The echoes of your call reverberate through the gathering, blending with the sounds of nature, and you know this is just the beginning, the call to reclaim the wild, a song that will carry through generations to come. As twilight washes over the gathering, the cool breeze carries a sense of tranquility mixed with anticipation. You stand among the people, heart racing, feeling the energy pulsate like the rhythm of the forest. Tonight is pivotal, not just for you, but for the connection forged between the community and the wild. With the bear beside you, an emblem of nature's resilience, you sense a profound purpose filling the air. You wander through the crowd, every exchange buzzing with enthusiasm. Children rush past, eyes bright with wonder, chased by laughter that echoes through the gathering space. Their joyful sounds resonate with your heart, reminding you of the innocence in nature, that untouched spirit yearning for protection. Gathered around you, people share stories of the wild, tales of encounters that inspire awe. Someone speaks of deer gracefully meandering through the trees, while another recounts the majesty of eagles soaring high above. You listen intently, feeling bonds strengthen with each shared breath of admiration for the earth. Imagine, you begin, drawing in close to the group, a community garden where we can nurture life and learn together. A place to gather and educate our children about the wonders around them. Eyes light up at the thought, collective smiles blooming like wildflowers. So many possibilities exist, another voice pipes in. We can create art that tells stories of the forest, murals that speak of beauty and danger, and rally our creativity to shine a light on what we wish to protect. The ideas flow seamlessly, igniting sparks of inspiration that heat the cool night air. You realize you're witnessing the birth of a movement, not just thoughts exchanged, but a commitment to action. The fire crackles nearby, casting flickering shadows across enthusiastic faces, illuminating their resolve. As the sun dips below the horizon, the night sky unfurls like a velvety tapestry studded with stars. Without warning, a hush falls over the crowd and eyes turn skyward, a moment of shared reverence for the vast universe above. You feel the shift, like a collective heartbeat synchronizing with nature. You step forward, feeling the warmth of the fire on your skin. This, you say, your voice steady, is more than just an event. Tonight, we transform our passion into promise. We stand united under these stars, knowing it is up to us to protect this wild spirit. Each of us is a storyteller, an advocate for what is just. Your words seem to hang in the air, weighted by significance. Let's ensure that children running through these woods tomorrow can only know joy, joy untainted by fear. You proclaim, your heart swelling as the crowd absorbs your sentiment. Spontaneously, someone stands up. Hands raised high and cheers echo around you, for the forest. More voices join in, creating a chorus that vibrates with determination, a rallying cry that resonates through the night. For the wildlife, for the future. You smile, feeling the overwhelming unity. This is not just about the bear or even the forest, it's about the legacy being forged here and now. Together, you are rewriting the narrative, breathing life into a future filled with hope. The energy swells, igniting imaginations and coaxing ambitions to the surface. People begin to ask questions, seeking to turn ideas into tangible actions. You talk about forming partnerships with local schools, implementing excursions that encourage kids to learn through exploration, a hands-on understanding of the beauty and fragility surrounding them. As the fire crackles and the night deepens, you share your vision for community meetings, Spaces for people to voice their visions and concerns, laying the groundwork for discussions that could shift the norm. You can almost see the possibilities taking shape, flowing like water over stones, smoothing edges and forging stronger connections. The bear stands loyally beside you, an unyielding reminder of much more at stake. In its calm presence, you find your own sense of purpose rejuvenated, reflecting the fierce spirit of the wild that fights against unjust encroachment. You know more than ever that this is a fight for a living thing, a vibrant ecosystem intertwined with every heartbeat. The gathering begins to close, but it feels like a hinge, swinging wide open, leading into vast realms of consciousness. Children lay on blankets, gaze up at the stars, and whisper dreams, unaware that the tales they will tell will differ from those of the past. They are the guardians of tomorrow, armed with knowledge and a profound respect for the wild. As you bid farewell to the community, you carry their hopes and laughter in your heart. Each word spoken tonight felt like planting seeds in the fertile earth, and you smile with certainty. This is merely the beginning, a night of awakening that will resonate long after the fire burns low. With the bear by your side, the path ahead seems bright, illuminated by the glow of potential. Where shadows once lay, now stands a vibrant community ready to reclaim their role as protectors of the land. In every step you take, you feel the pulse of transformation echoing back to you. An unyielding promise that together you will make the wild's voice heard once more. Carrying this newfound energy home, you breathe deeply, feeling the connection to the earth beneath you. You know the journey continues, and it will be painted in the colors of commitment, each story shared only adding depth to the legacy you have begun. The wild calls to you, and you are eager to answer, fortified by the narratives you'll carry forward, determined to protect both the trees and the creatures who roam beneath their sheltering arms. As dawn breaks, you stand at the edge of the woods, the first light spilling over the treetops like whispers of promise. You feel the crisp morning air rush around you, invigorating and fresh, as if nature itself is awakening from a gentle slumber. Beside you, the bear watches, its presence grounding, a reminder of the mission you all embraced under the stars just hours before. Determination fills your heart with purpose as you set foot onto the trail that winds deeper into the forest. This morning, you are more than a witness. You are a part of something weaving through the very fabric of nature. Each step you take connects you to the heartbeat of the wild, intertwining your spirit with those of every creature and tree around you. You pause often, drinking in the scents, the earthy richness of damp soil, the sweet aroma of pine, the subtle hints of blooming wildflowers beginning to unfurl. The forest feels alive in a way that speaks of both vulnerability and resilience. You realize it is in these quiet moments that you truly understand the stakes of your endeavor. The health of these woods will ripple outward, affecting every life interconnected within this vibrant tapestry. As you maneuver deeper into the woods, you notice areas where nature is struggling, trees marked with scars, patches where the underbrush has thinned, and a few trails signaling the interference of human hands. Anger stirs deeply within you. This is the reminder of what you fight against, the looming threat that pushes the wild into a corner. Yet it ignites a fiercer resolve, and you feel the whispers of last night's gathering echoing in your thoughts, instilling belief in collective action. You find your rhythm, walking deliberately until the sound of water draws you closer. As you approach a small stream, the water flows cool and clear, tumbling over stones, bringing life and nourishment to everything around it. You kneel beside it, dipping your fingers into the cool liquid, and as you watch the current dance, inspiration washes over you. In every drop of water, every leaf on every tree, there's a story waiting to be told. You murmur to the bear, who seems to nod in understanding. Through the gentle crashing of the stream, you begin to visualize a campaign, a series of environmental workshops aimed at teaching local families how to foster a lasting relationship with the land around them. Workshops focused on conservation, sustainable practices, and respect for nature. Feeling uplifted by the thought, you pull out your phone, recording your ideas, your voice mingling with the sound of the rushing stream. We'll gather people back to the forest where they can experience firsthand the beauty we are fighting for. We can ignite that same spark within them, you say, conviction pushing your dreams into form. The more you envision, the more connections you see, partnerships with local schools, community art projects, events that blend education with adventure, where families get to explore the forests while learning to protect its magic. You imagine laughter and excitement mingling with nature's sounds, feelings that will anchor individuals to a cause larger than themselves. After what feels like hours in the blissful stillness of creation, you rise, filled with energy. A motivation fueled not only by solitary contemplation, but by the collective wishes of your vibrant community. You begin to retrace your steps, each footfall imbued with intention. Suddenly, the rustling of leaves captures your attention. The bear shifts closer to you, its ears perked, nose alert. You still instinctively allowing your senses to sharpen. The forest is speaking, and you're determined to listen. Emerging from the thicket is a deer, its large, gentle eyes meeting yours, trusting yet wary. The sight is ethereal, the embodiment of peace, a reminder of what hangs in the balance. You hold your breath, witnessing the delicate connection that exists in the wild. A world where each creature plays a role inherently linked to survival. At that moment, the enormity of your mission crystallizes within you. Protecting this life is not just about preserving beauty, it's about maintaining the harmony that sustains every heart, beating in rhythm with nature. You muse softly. Each moment we let slip by is an opportunity lost, a voice unheard. After a lingering moment, the deer flicks its ears and gracefully bounds deeper into the forest, leaving you with the weight of its gaze. The encounter stirs something profound within you, reinforcing your resolve. You decide it's time to gather ideas and people, bring them to the forest for immersive experiences that will awaken the guardians hidden within their own souls. You envision nature days, events that teach children about the ecosystems that thrive around them. You want to capture their joy and awe, showing them how to nurture without taking. As the sun begins its climb higher, the light filters through leaves, scattering golden beams across the path. You return to the community, heart full of plans and passion, eager to share your new vision. Each interaction blooms with possibility, and you can feel the heartbeat of a movement begin anew. As you approach the gathering spot, where laughter and chatter once filled the air, the energy crackles with excitement. This is your opportunity to guide others into joining the narrative of the wild. It's time to mobilize this budding movement, converting conversations into actions, dreams into realities. You know this journey is but a chapter in a much more significant story, and with each step, the bear beside you reminds you that forging pathways between humans and nature is crucial. An essential dance of guardianship, hand in paw, destined to protect every living thing that graces the wild. Together, you will create a legacy that honors every heartbeat in this sacred realm, for today is just the threshold into an adventure that awaits. As the sun climbs higher, the warmth filters through the trees, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. Today, the energy feels alive, crackling in the air as people gather, eager to connect with the wild. You can sense the potential all around you. Every face holds the promise of change. You stride into the open clearing, recalling the vision from your heart. Nature Days, a sequence of immersive experiences for children and families. We'll teach them how to love and protect the ecosystems that surround us. You think, as the voice of the forest calls to you, urging you to act. "Hey everyone," you call out, breaking the hum of conversation. The energy shifts and curious eyes turn your way. "Thank you for coming. I have an idea, a vision that can transform our connection with this wondrous forest." The crowd quiets, and you feel the anticipation building. "I want to create nature days, events filled with exploration, learning, and adventure, where our kids can dive into understanding the beauty of our ecosystems." Your words fill the space, weaving a tapestry of excitement. You gesture widely, inviting their imagination to expand like the forest around you. Just picture it. We'll set up activities about animal tracks, tree identification, and even art projects reflecting their experiences in nature. A murmur of appreciation rises, and you feel camaraderie wrap around you like a cloak. This forest has so many lessons to share, and all we need to do is listen. As you speak, the atmosphere transforms. Ideas begin to flow. A woman with bright eyes raises her hand. "I'm an art teacher. I'd love to help with the art activities." Excitement sparkles through the crowd, followed by another voice offering to lead nature-based lessons. You feel the ground beneath you pulse with the collective desire to nurture the wild. "Let's mark a date for our first Nature Day. How about next month?" you suggest, and cheers erupt. As you listen to the contributions pouring forth, every idea feels like a thread weaving this story together. A local farmer offers to provide snacks, while others propose nature walks and storytelling sessions. Each voice adds to the growing narrative, constructing a solid foundation for meaningful engagement with the wild. With excitement swelling in your chest, you gather everyone into a circle. This is not merely about one event, it is about solidarity and commitment. We are all stewards of the earth, a united force standing guard over what cannot speak for itself. You lock eyes with those around you, feeling your words resonate deeper. Every child inspired and every smile captured will echo across generations. The circle pulses with agreement. One by one, hands reach out, reaffirming the collective promise. Together you form an unbroken link, representing a legacy of guardianship over the natural world. As laughter and chatter bubble around you, ideas continue to flourish. You sense the energy rising. The spark has ignited into a flame. You glance at the bear, still steadfast by your side, realizing its presence symbolizes the spirit of the very wild you're advocating for, a bridge between humanity and nature. After the meeting, conversations hum with excitement. People begin to exchange contact information and ideas. You feel the pulse of hope and possibility coursing through your veins, every heartbeat echoing the importance of what you're about to embark on. Walking through the gathering, optimism washes over you. Each interaction reinforces your belief in this collective journey. The future feels tangible, nearly within reach. Yet, a whisper of doubt touches your mind. Can you truly raise awareness and evoke a transformational love for nature? You shake off the uncertainty, reminding yourself of every person involved, their dedication and conviction shaping this movement into reality. You step back into the embrace of the forest, taking a moment to breathe deeply, inhaling the scents that mingle in the warm air, the rich earth, the fresh leaves, the distant sound of a stream flowing. Each scent solidifies your resolve, reminding you of why you began this journey. As you look toward the path leading back into the trees, you find comfort in the knowledge that you are not alone. Each soul gathered shares a vision for a thriving future interwoven with nature. You are merely the catalyst, with every individual now part of this living narrative. With a renewed sense of purpose, you begin planning the details of the first Nature Day. You'll create an agenda filled with learning, exploration, and joy. a day where families come together to celebrate and protect the wild. You smile at the thought of children laughing, running through the trees, discovering the beauty surrounding them while learning to honor it. The bear nudges your leg gently, as if encouraging you onward. You feel a fire kindling inside. Excitement propels you forward. The next chapter stretches out ahead, bright and ripe with possibility. You know there will be challenges, but with every shared laugh, every hand that reaches to help, you feel the foundation grow stronger. Nature's voice will be heard, echoed by each child filled with wonder, leaving lasting impressions that will ripple far beyond this gathering. As the sun dips low, casting a golden glow through the canopy, you can envision a legacy, the children of today becoming the guardians of tomorrow. You walk homeward, knowing your commitment has only just begun. Each step feels leaden with purpose, and every heartbeat brings you closer to fulfilling this vision of unity with the wild. With the rustle of leaves and the distant call of birds behind you, you know the journey ahead, hand in paw with the bear, will be extraordinary. Together you will shape a future where nature thrives, cherished and protected, a legacy reverberating in every heartbeat, every life, every dream shared beneath the trees.